Turner's got his first basket of the night. Utah has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And there's a minute 45 left in the first quarter. Olynyk with the steal. Outside Turner. Outside Thomas. Back to Turner. It's stolen. And now Utah, fast break. Hood gets the bucket. Hood's got his first points of the game.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
And the dunk by Olynyk.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
And Matt kicks to Favors. Inside. Here's the prodigy. And Utah again with the bucket.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Rolling, rolling, rolling. We'll see how long they can keep it going.
There's the pick. Thomas goes in. He kicks to Smart. Lock at 6. Nice ball movement by Boston. They get the rebound. Here's Olynyk. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Down low. Here's the prodigy. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Outside Thomas. He feeds it to Smart for 3. Can't get it to go. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. It's the Jazz up by 8. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Energy Solutions Arena in Salt Lake City. Earlier, we had a chance to talk with Freak about the importance of his family and family support in the NBA.
My family is my rock. I always have been. I've been going through a difficult season in my life, but my mama, my pops, my sister Cece, my lady Yvette, they support me through all the ups and downs. It's something I never take for granted. They keep me going on and off the court.
Even though Freak is having success on the floor, as we've seen, Clark, you have to believe his family is most important after hearing that comment.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, NBA life is a challenge. Life in general.
Utah leading by 8. A chance here to get a quick injury report. And let's now get an update on Avery Bradley's injury. Doris, any news there?
Kevin, I was able to catch up with the Celtics head athletic trainer. It doesn't seem like too drastic of an injury. For a team that had hoped to be making some noise in the playoffs, this injury scare was the last thing they wanted to see. We'll see how it turns out, guys.
Okay, Doris, sounds like he won't be out for too long.
Well, hopefully that's the case, Kevin, and he'll be back before long.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Jared Sullinger is out there with Tyler Zeller. And it's Crowder in at the 3.
And the rebounding has been key to their success here tonight.
It has been a lopsided battle on the boards, no doubt.
The prodigy. That one falls coming off Burke's feet. 18 points for Freak.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
Taking a look here at the numbers for Sullinger. His last 10 games, averaging about 11 points, 8 rebounds and 3 assists. And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
And when you look at those rebounds, they have a cumulative effect on the opponent. His effort wears them down physically and mentally.
Celtics trail by 13. Thomas dishes to Bradley. Sullinger right side. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Got it. Get the ball inside.
Exum kicks to Burke. Passes it to the Prodigy. And here is Burke. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. No good from the Prodigy.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Pelicans really lit it up. He ended up with 50 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Just numbers that really jump out at you in the box score.
All right, Doris, thank you. It really was a stunning performance. He was at his absolute best in that game.
And if he can come anywhere close to another performance like that here tonight, it would be amazing.
Yeah, it really would be, because you know now the defense is going to be focused squarely on him. They're going to make sure that he doesn't beat him again.
Thomas trying to break loose. Sullinger, no good.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Now here's Bradley, the fast break opportunity. Kicks to Thomas. Down low. Wants to get it to Zeller and does. Banked in off the glass. Zeller's got his first basket.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Celtics trail by 10. Thomas passes to Sullinger. Outside Thomas. And the rejection by Favors.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
And the basket by Ingles. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Utah.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
And also, how about the fact defensively they're getting that backboard and getting out in transition, especially in this first half.
And the basket good. Exum's got 5 points so far.
I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen throughout, just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively turning into quick points.
And that can't continue. I mean, if they hope to get back in this game, I mean, it's really deflating from a morale standpoint. They need stops and points, not turnovers.
Here's the Prodigy, and he says right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Outside Thomas. Ball's knocked loose. And again, Utah running the court in transition. Here's the Prodigy. A huge slam, the perfect end of the fast break.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Thomas dishes to Zeller. Crowder kicks to Thomas. Picked by Zeller. No good off the front iron.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset or what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Shot to stop the run. It's tipped. Exum with a wide open. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Nice shot there without a second to spare.
You know, as a defending team in that situation, it really irks you to give up a shot like that to close out the quarter. You know, oftentimes those end-of-quarter points can be the difference in a ball game.
A dominating first half of basketball, and so far hasn't been close. It's the Jazz running away with it. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Certainly good numbers from you shooting the ball in the first half. What has been your approach on offense?
Same approach as always. Give me the ball. Let me do my thing. Sometimes guys on our team or a coach try to overthink things. It's simple. Just get the ball to your natural score. Make sure you don't trip on yourself when you're getting out the way.
Thank you for your time. This one far from over, Kevin.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway. Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
I tell you what, though, it's going to be important to see if they can slow him down in the second half, because so far they have anybody that can disrupt his rhythm down low.
Well, how about guys mixing up the looks? I mean, bump him out a little bit, front him, double him, anything to try to get him off his rhythm.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Jazz, pairing up in the backcourt, Trey Burke and Alec Burks. Prodigy is up there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Ingles in at the 3 spot. Now here's Thomas. Johnson the screen, off the screen. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Thomas got his 5th assist in this one.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that. Well, I tell you what, I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders. They're not getting the job done.
That's a great point. 10 of the last 12 points they've allowed have come at the rim.
Celtics passing it around. Johnson the screen.